So the first Brawlhalla tournament of the year was played, and I got all the highlights from all the regions and made it into a video. Enjoy!
Weapon that I wouldn't really say I know Stingray for playing well on.
Yeah, I mean, Stingray, like you said, definitely a known innovator, but I think the big surprise, okay, wait, where's he going with this? How does he finish the stock?
I think he just has the stock. Wow, yeah, gravity cancel down Sig. And they hit hard, and you only get the second part of the animation if it connects, so if you whiff, it's not as bad. Here we got Stingray on the side, gets the down stick, that's going to spike into the weapon throw, forces the dodge, that dive kick will secure the game, and that's 2 down stick knockouts and a side stick. Stingray doing, it still like covers the majority of that. Now he's back over to the boots. We've seen, I think, a neutral sig connect. No, the down stick's the one where he spikes the mountain on the ground, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's connected, but other than that, the boots have been mostly just, nice job. Hybrid with the gravity cancel sidelight. You know, it comes through, that could just knock out from center.
For sure. If he hits it right.
It's such a powerful move.
Oh, hybrid maybe was baiting for the N-Sig. He's going to start hitting those exclamation points.
N-Sig gets at an angle that would have covered where that Sarah was, but Stingray just responds. Nicely reacted to. Gets him with that side air and sends him off the...
Here. That's the general game plan of the Ahsokas or Asuris out there, is get that early damage with the Katars and then finish off with the sword. Surprised that dash downline actually didn't true convert.
Oh, that sidelight finisher almost gets him with the Sarah all the way out. That kind of edge guard is reminiscent to me of only worry about sidelight.
He's thrown out maybe 4 signatures across the entirety of this set, but they have been pretty consistently hitting, except for that one side sig that Rise was able to dodge backwards to avoid.
Oh, the sidelight into the dare. Sarah catches the dodge. Moneyhalla's out of there at orange. It doesn't matter if you have 20 billion defense. It was low. Moneyhalla has a new greatsword picked up. N-stick could knock out here. Down stick could be great on the weapon, but he switches over to the axe. That could be risky. I haven't seen Moneyhalla get any really good knockouts on the axe besides that end light, and he switches right back over to the greatsword. Recovery goes for the nair, and the backswing bats him off the top of the stage. All gauntlets from Marckiemoo. I mean, if Marckiemoo was watching the stream, you know,
I know, but still, like, it's different to watch than to experience. The neutral light there, good coverage coming out from Stingray, but Marckiemoo got him with the second side light into the recovery, not worried at all.
Brings Stingray up high, has the dodge gone, so nair side air is going to true confirm. Marckiemoo gets another neutral light, and Stingray finally lands, puts out that side light, tries to push him away with the side sig, but does not land it, and Marckiemoo destroying him unarmed. Look at the speed of this man. What is that?
That ebb and flow, that dash land to the left, and then immediate dash in down heavy. Stingray just put this into game number 5. This is the side air.
Pummel comes through, and light. Oh, Stingray slowing the game down a little bit. Down light, side air. Not going to go for anything too greedy.
Yeah, it doesn't follow
Gets
up.
the nair, the double nair recovery. Oh, I thought it was going to be triple nair. No!
Okay,
avoids the double side light. Stingray gaining the damage on the Marckiemoo. There's the neutral light. Another neutral light hits. He's now disarmed, but Stingray just gets punched in the face out of everything that he was expecting to happen. He didn't think Marckiemoo was just going to let a side sig rip after.
Let's stop the video for a bit. So I've watched over 20 hours of Brawlhalla Twitch VODs to make this video, and I would really appreciate it if you could scroll down and subscribe to the channel. It only takes like 5 seconds and it really helps me. So yeah, enjoy the video.
But Balloon Boy actually just jumped out of that watch from Moneyhalla, went and got that recovery. Dare, weapon throw, pick up recovery.
Dare?
Okay, gets another dare. I don't think he touched.
Another
Dare
dare
comes down again. Weapon throw, gravity cancel, side light.
Oh,
no,
he helped him.
He saves the Balloon Boy. No, you should have just traded the stocks.
Yeah, at that point.
If you just don't do unarmed recovery there, Moneyhalla's done for.
And now Moneyhalla gonna give attack that time. Goes to the other side for the side light.
He keeps getting hit by nair every time that he goes into the sky. Moneyhalla's doing such a great anti-air game. Goes for down sig, punished by side light. Okay, D-light N-sig, perfect spike angle. Another N-sig here could do it. Downer gets it, and that's just it. The knockback enough to secure Balloon Boy the win. Fantastic job. Great sword.
He's done a really good job of not using it in the exact same situation. Instead, he's like kind of forcing Moneyhalla into these spots where he's pretty much gonna get hit by it, but there's that side sig.
Covers the dodge in 2. It has so much range. The nair off the top of the stage. Balloon Boy just tried to center stage. Actually, I think, oh, it's close. It might be done. Goes in for that down air. Blaster's dare, might not even have enough knockback to knock out. Goes for the side air, down light catches him while he's in the sky. Balloon Boy gets hit by the neutral. He's low on jumps. He fast falls off the right. Obliteration for game number 5.
Contest with both of those weapons disjoints. Already Flower controlling the ground, denying Seku's from picking up the weapon.
This is what we love to see. Someone who focuses so hard on weapon starving. I love that in their game plan. That can really make their game plan airtight. He did lose that stock there.
That D-Light, Seiku's not able to find that side light. Flower just out spacing, catching the jump, getting the side light. D-Light side out, down out. So much damage.
Dude, I'm seeing Lorez bow. If you take FLO from above his head and you put an LOR, I'm like, yeah, that's Lorez right there. The way Flower is playing here, he has so much momentum on his side.
Okay.
Seiku's knowing exactly what to do in that moment to get the max distance, riding that wall up. Let's see if he can at least get a stock here. I think this game is essentially all but lost. There was a recipe there.
The GC, oh my gosh, I don't know what that was. He just went through the D-Light in the opposite direction after the side light.
Dude.
Okay. Dodging, beautiful. Tries to dash in there, tries to find the end light, not gonna be able to find it, finally finds it this time around. What?
Is that gonna be a KO? It is! Oh my gosh, Seiku's.
Just able to fast fall down and to safety. This is going down to the wire.
This is so tense. It's just single hit for single hit right now. Single hits are gonna favor Flower so much more here than Seiku's. There's the stomp. Into the side air, recovering back to the stage, playing high. Flower's being very careful, no wisp coming out, but it's the side signature from Flower, who was still in orange. Seiku's. And so this is worrying me a little bit because I was looking at the damage numbers from last game. Guichibu did 601. That's kind of a lot. It's more like you're in a yellow light territory. Oh my gosh, because of that! Look what he is able to do with almost nothing, and Guichibu will surely be done here. Absolutely like that. If you're having to do... Okay. Guichibu's still kind of stuck on the wall, does find his way over, landing with a side air. Ooh, gets perfectly dodged on that falling neutral air. Sandstorm with the neutral air as well, now sending up. The D-Sig again. Is he gonna get like all 3 stocks with that signature?
Oh, he just might. Sandstorm, he is catching landings all day. Whiffing the neutral air on the way back down. Sandstorm just able to catch him. Oh, Guichibu is looking so uncomfortable, needs a way to be able to land. The neutral air comes out, the recovery not gonna be able to connect. Down air shoving him back down once again. Guichibu picking up the guitars, whiffing the D-Light and in Sandstorm's face. Whiff City. Whiff City, man.
The D-Sigs he was using in the previous game on Demon Island were basically like bait sigs. Catching the spot dodge out there with the side signature.
Yeah, the infamous Imugi signatures.
This could be really bad for Marky. This is going to be very, very bad for Marckiemoo. Why would he do that?
You know, in the same vein, though, Marckiemoo does not have a lot of landing options on the stage. Moneyhalla keeps catching him again and again, and eventually one of those sidelights is going to turn into a ridiculous stock or just a ridiculous amount of damage being dealt again and again and again. He goes out there and he gets the cider.
180 degrees out of phase where Marckiemoo's missing, Moneyhalla gets the punish and the hit. Like, it just feels like he's just attacking.
He's not able to get... Okay, finally the ground pound does come out. The gravity cancel taunt at the end. Moneyhalla knows that this is probably going to be his game. He needs to set up this edge guard. He needs to do something crazy here. Moneyhalla just opting to toss away the weapon because you already know what he wants. He wants that greatsword.
It's crazy how fast the turtle is despite being a turtle. I just want to say that.
Okay. Oh my god!
Okay, all right, we're back into this one.
Whoa, with a GC side stick to finish it off like that? Who does he think he is, Mordex? That was nuts.
So I'm gonna manifest the Marckiemoo victory here. He has to play a perfect game, and it'll basically be what like West did yesterday. And then Sandwick will tweet like, Marckiemoo the perfect player.
Okay, whiffing that side light, getting 2 of those kicks in. Marckiemoo is going crazy off stage, but he goes for the recovery and not the ground pound. Okay, dodging in place. Is he gonna be able to pick up the weapon? He finally gets the scythe.
This could be what he wants here. He got the end of that. He goes back to retouch and reset his jumps. Could this be it? No way! No way! It happened! Marckiemoo with a near perfect final stock when he was so deep in the red. He did it!
Moneyhalla shouldn't have taunted. He taunted after his first stock was gone.
That taunt was so toxic. It was like, yeah, man, you got me. Great. Like, that's what you... Coming out from Marckiemoo. He's taking some hits. He's looking for his opening. Another 2-piece, but Moneyhalla keeps backing up. He's not going to overextend.
So they're both slowing it down. You whip that side light and you give Scythe an opening, but Marckiemoo not able to find a D-Light. He misses the spear side light. That is such a big window of opportunity for Moneyhalla. Going,
He expected the dodge in on that one. Maybe you dash or you chase dodge forward and then D-Sig. I don't know if that'll put you too far. The on-stage ground pound. That's going to disarm Moneyhalla. This is huge for Marky. Another ground pound. Oh, he goes for the down air. There's a recovery on the top, and it's enough. We're going to game 5. Marckiemoo versus Moneyhalla.
Marckiemoo finding that sidelight and now denying him of a weapon, but
so smart.
that's the classic. You whip that spear sidelight and you get that opening for Moneyhalla. Axe on hand. Oh my gosh.
This is scary.
The top hit of Axe sidelight was able to connect. Again, those ground pound landings. He's going all the way out there.
Dude. Moneyhalla, oh my gosh, all the way down there, does lose that stock, but the way that Marckiemoo is going in that hard with Spear, that's how you get a little bit nasty on it. That's what we do when we're getting a little custy with it, you know? You know what I'm saying?
We'll have to find out. Maybe I will know what you're saying in just a moment's time, because Moneyhalla, he's not been able to find any of these huge sidelight openings like he was in the beginning. He whiffs that one.
Nice.
Marckiemoo.
Yup. Oh, dodging through the harpoon.
Oh, he keeps going. He gets the D-Light. He gets the GC D-Light into the ground pound, and Marckiemoo is going to be taking the set over Moneyhalla. He capping. Oh my god. Okay, Flower, he's looking at anti-air, and Sandstorm is just in a different zip code.
Inlight into the recovery the other direction, now swapping back over to the Scythe. He has Flower in KO damage territory. Depends what moves he grabs.
D-Light Sailor going to be coming out the classic. Why would you go for that N-Sig Flower? No.
Gravity cancel or a slide charge?
I think that was just a slide charge.
That's what I thought too.
Because let me tell you, usually when somebody's, you know what, we'll have to talk about it after this game, because Sandstorm is not slowing it down any time soon. He gets that D-Light. He's going out there for it all. Flower just finding a recovery. But unfortunately, he's a little too far back. He was not in a position to make it back onto the stage. With Punish, just trying to scare him away with a neutral air. Flower eating another D-Light.
Oh, he thought that was it.
This
he
going
thought the
to be
strong
it.
D-Light was going to do it, which is why he did the signature the other direction. Flower playing low on the wall,
Making
getting
it back
over.
on. Downer. Oh, this is huge. Backing away, just fully respecting it, not wanting to contest it at all.
Come on,
the
Flower.
DC comes out, but
Give us a game
Sandstorm
5.
gets behind it.
Come on, Flower, give us a game 5. Clutch up, brother.
Slowing it down. Popping out another D-Sync. Sandstorm jumps into it. That's the stop. That's the sail.
Come on, Flower. Clutch up, brother. Oh, he picks up the goofy spot on the corner. Come on, Flower. You can clutch up, brother.
Sandstorm.
Yes!
What was that?
Yes, Flower. It's a game 5. Flower versus Sandstorm. The down airs.
It's time, everybody. Game 5. Last stock. This would be an amazing upset, but Sandstorm,
Please.
he wants to keep his winner's path on. Gets a sidelight. He goes out there through the downer. Flower is so out of options.
Please, Flower, not like this,
Weapon
brother
toss,
man.
Recovers.
Oh, he's
but
up. That sent him high after. Oh, no. Sandstorm's not going to be happy with that.
He saved him. He put him back onto the stage. Sidelight, D-Light, Sido.
Dude,
That is so much damage.
He's PR 13 against PR 2. This is literal GOAT here.
He's backing off. He gave him space, but Flower didn't pull the trigger on the D-Light. It comes out. D-Light, so he's not going to go out there through the edge guard. He's playing it safe. He's looking for the stomp. He's slowing down the game. He is not fishing.
Make history, brother.
He gets the downer. He gets the game 5. He gets the upset over Sandstorm. He slowed it down. We didn't see any thrown out signatures. We did.
Yeah,
Boy was in the
battle
perfect
for the
position.
spawn. Battle
Yeah.
for the spawn. I get it. We've all been there. Okay, Balloon Boy has to kind of work pretty hard to be able to make this one back now.
And you see he's putting on the as much pressure as he can with the full-blown weapon starve at this point, trying to keep Radish off of it. Nice fight back, unarmed though. Oh, Balloon Boy could not get the punish. Radish able to turn around and neutralite.
Oh, okay, yeah, and threaded the needle as well. Balloon Boy playing this carefully. Stacked position is always near. Balloon Boy off stage now. This could be the opportunity, but Radish all the way high up towards the soft platform as well. Just wants to get out and dodge. Does not want to get put in a reversal situation, but then just recovering out of nowhere. Balloon Boy almost off the top. Are you kidding me?
Juggle him!
Hang on now. Sarah's not going to do it, especially going cross stage.
He's brought back so much of this damage, Walt. This is actually doable for him.
Wait.
Radish can't hit him, brother.
Radish looking for one Sarah against the world, one Sarah against the world. But Balloon Boy, I mean, is just taking this so carefully. Okay, recovery, waiting for the dodge as well. Didn't come through. Balloon Boy this time. I mean, again, like I said, he who acts second, I mean, is going to be the one that probably wins out of this situation. Waiting for the dodge as well, but Balloon Boy gets there. You got to be kidding me, bro. What a comeback. Starving slow-mo.
He is absolutely starving. See if he can maybe get in there. Yes, finally being able to put hands on Radish enough to get that distance, get that separation, be able to get the gauntlets on his fist, but Radish is still continuing to go with these boots. Hit him with the dare. That's going to go ahead and confirm.
And back down towards center stage. The bike could be a huge misplay. Off stage now, let's see.
He's trying so hard to do something with that side sig. Okay, boy, being able to use those soft platforms to just stay out of the way of Radish.
Oh man, he caught him off the bike. He threw him off the bike.
Got underneath him with the.
And it's just over. Balloon Boy closes this one out.
Oh, I want to see that again. Getting underneath him with the nair.
Wait, this has just been a clinic. Okay, hang on one second.
But he's showing patience.
Yeah.
Even though he gets a starter, he's recognizing when he should be able to go into that bridge and when to back up and look for
hang on. Okay,
Oh,
Snowy. This is a
Snowy's
freebie, right?
with
No,
it.
wait, Snowy's gone. Snowy's gonna die.
He is.
Snowy's gonna get KO. That's insane. What? 2 games to close out. Waited for it this time, trying to end it the same exact way.
This is so doable. Especially if Snowy is just going to let the side 6 fly like that.
Yeah, you got to find the whiff punishes now if you're Seikus. Oh no, exact situation as before, and he waited this time. Snowy finds the 3-0 and will eliminate Seikus from the bracket.
Weapon toss from Balloon Boy.
Oh, don't let him get into the zone. Don't let him get into his zone. Okay. Disarm, though. Both sides. Sandstorm, a bit of a fortunate pickup to get the Katars online, and now gets the Starve going as well.
Yeah, Balloon Boy's going to have a hard time getting back down the stage here. He's going to have a hard time getting a weapon. Sandstorm is trying desperately not to let this one slip away from him. Yeah. Great read. Going to go ahead and finish up with the recovery there. Going to go ahead and tie the setup. It looked like... Okay, we are officially dead even. Tied up here in last stock. Balloon Boy.
This is all about clutch zone now.
He's getting greedy,
all about clutch zone now. Okay, Sandstorm kind of crucially misses that punish. Gets one here.
Okay, disarm himself.
Okay,
Boy wants
where's the
that
dash
bow.
in? Where's
He
the
wants
dash in?
that bow.
Oh my gosh, somehow slipping out as well, but just slams. Slow-mo just put his headset off. Will it be a difference maker here? I don't know.
He is doing so good in neutral.
Again, clutch factor is online. Of course, it's a last stock situation here. There's the dodge. There's the dodge. Watch it if you're Balloon Boy. Oh, caught it. Off stage. Sandstorm. Way off stage now. Is this just a pickup? It's gotta be. Balloon Boy up 1 game over Sandstorm. Weapon throw. Balloon Boy gets the way worse end of that exchange. Sandstorm now oppressive on the weapon starve. Yeah, frame 1 throw as soon as the spawn comes through. Doesn't matter if you're on the Katars. Balloon Boy very worse for wear now in this position.
I know, but the health is still even. He has a lead. He's fighting back unarmed. Another one unanswered.
That's huge. That's huge. Is it enough? Oh, okay, whip punish comes through. That's offstage for Sandstorm. Weapon toss means no dodge burn. Throws the weapon, but it's enough. Just the ground pound is just going to do it. And Balloon Boy eliminates Sandstorm from Winter Singles at what, 5th?
Look,
Yeah, by the skin of his teeth. That's a big punish.
Snowy waiting. Weapon throw out. He wanted that.
Way.
He wanted it back.
Moneyhalla. Could you imagine the ground pound that would have happened? The one that shocks the world. Both players, deep red recovery does not connect. Moneyhalla doesn't have a weapon. They're both just going unharmed, so that's not enough to get the KO. Now Moneyhalla gets the starve going. Greatsword back online. And it's back to fisticuffs. Now Snowy has the advantage. Now they're both just fine. Okay, Moneyhalla, they're both in deep red slow-mo.
I kind of half expected
Oh
Snowy.
my gosh, dare? Nothing. Nothing. Weapon toss. Look at this. It is dark red. Tries to cover the tracks. That's a whip punish from Snowy. You're running out of resources if you're Moneyhalla, and it connects through. No way. Oh my God, Moneyhalla, how are you still alive? Finally, Snowy gets the stock, but holy moly, what just happened? He's right above Snowy. It's just been working for the most part. I like it.
Keeping that distance. Trying to be able to find a starter. Oh, Snowy caught that? Really seemed like he was a little high.
This is stock.
That is in fact a stock Snowy.
Nothing else.
The dance of neutral that is going on between these two players. Moneyhalla just sitting back and making sure he has all the space that he needs.
Oh, strong 3-piece. The weapon throw could just be enough to confirm it, and it is. Snowy is able to get one over on Moneyhalla after a hard-fought game 3. Okay, yeah, there's the dares once again. As soon as Moneyhalla is above Snowy, I think you just have to assume that is on the way. Moneyhalla, quick 3-piece off the left side. Dare comes through. Oh my gosh, what a brutal position. Snowy's gone.
Soon as he saw those sweat beads come out, he was all over him.
Pounced on the opportunity. Moneyhalla, what a pretty stock to be able to get.
Zero hesitation. He was just immediately on it. Snowy, though, not giving up, fighting right back.
Now, yep.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean,
it's out right here, Walt.
This could be
without
curtains.
Snowy getting back up on stage. Ooh, didn't
recovery.
dash in.
Didn't want to go for first hit into recovery confirmed though, Marckiemoo.
Oh no, that was a bait. It was such a bait. No, that is Snowy's 300 IQ right there,
it's
bro.
Still going. It's still going. Marckiemoo gone. What a swing.
I don't care what anybody says. That was not a miss.
Once again, it doesn't get across though. He could have had the finishing hit. Marckiemoo could have won right there.
Starved him out though.
Recovery. It's not enough. It's not enough. What? He didn't pick up the weapon. Marckiemoo didn't re-pick up the greatsword.
But he's still putting damage on him. Sword in hand. Can he catch a Sarah? The recovery does it. Marckiemoo. It is the day of upsets. Is a Marckiemoo sending a Snowy packing, and he's gonna go up to fight Balloon Boy.
Stock apiece. This is still so doable, but he has to make up quite a bit of damage.
Oh, dude, he's already Hammer.
Okay.
It's Hammer. It's just Hammer. Why are we pretending that it's not Hammer? Because it's Hammer. Dude,
it's not just Hammer, it's Flower.
Setup.
He's going out there. He wanted that N-Sig into the sail. He wanted to get that stock, but what a call out from Marckiemoo to take game 2.
Mixing up the recovery options, but just being ready for Marckiemoo to potentially push and add that pressure, because Flower has the reaction time. Very young, of course, and we've seen how cracked he is on this hammer and on the bow as well.
Sideline recovery,
exactly.
the double,
That's
and
the
he
reaction.
is able to find it. That is why you always got to hold on to that dodge. He never rushes to go pick back the weapon because he knows that he can still be so lethal. He knows that he can still scrap, he can still fight, and he doesn't even need a weapon to do it. The D-light into the sail, almost confirmed.
Almost a perfect call out there. The weapon toss goes up. Is it going to get caught? Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is favoring Marckiemoo really heavily, especially with the gauntlets, especially with the GC sidelights. So I don't know how Flower is going to make it work this time.
I think it's going to be like if we can see the next step in Flower utilizing the hammer down air. This is a very bad start for Flower. I was going the time on it because he went from not having an answer to it to an early down air that didn't hit to the next step is actually finding that down air, stealing the stock. Another insig. No, it's just going to be the recovery. Another insig. It's going to be a recovery. Here's the recovery again.
He does it again. Is that going to be the stock? Yes, it will.
Baby.
Do you know what it takes to do that against
Dare? Kind of pivoting that around. Missed that downlight. That's tough. Missed that downlight. That one was so late too. It's like he dodged first. He's starting to play a little bit scared here.
And Marckiemoo is trying to play a lot more aggressive. The GCD lights
waking up to ash and dust. I don't know the words, but he's gonna get this stock maybe.
Oh my gosh, they're both fighting and going with so many creative options, but it is ultimately going to be the N-Sig that takes it all. He's holding onto the stage. He's spacing out these sidelights. He goes for the immediate finisher. Balloon Boy is down so deep. Is this going to be the edge guard?
Oh, he was ready for it.
He touched the side of the stage. He got all of his jumps back.
Marckiemoo has been doing such a... GCD Sig. There's the ground pound. That's huge. Hitting that in orange.
Wow.
It feels like it's almost always a guaranteed edge.
Face.
Didn't get the second nail. That interrupted the recovery, but Marckiemoo kept falling after that, so Balloon Boy had plenty of room to get back up.
They're both giving each other a lot
This
of
is
respect.
scary. He did get hit, so we're not going to get the exclamation points coming out if he went over to the wall. The double. I feel like I've never seen that before. We got to see him swap over to the bow. Or he's just going to go Dunk City, baby!
Kataru's on hand. He goes through the side of down air.
Great down air.
Is that the stock?
That's the stock.
Wow.
That's it for him right there. Unarmed down air. The unarmed haters out there definitely not feeling that one.
Okay, Marckiemoo, it is time. If you want to keep your bracket run alive, you got to do what you do best, which is put him into the GS blender. Does he have it?
No, he does not have it. That is going to be a victory as I see slow motion. 10 feet that way.
What can you do to close this stock out? Or is Balloon Boy just going to keep on racking on the extra credit again and again and again? He is hunting. He's trying to catch his landing. He gets the D-Light
he's not in Stomp Sarah territory. Not even from the edge. Oh, the weapon toss. He goes for the dare wide. He went way wide into that push-off column.
So threatening, so scary.
Oh, I was going to say, it's the Blaster's ground pound. The rare Blaster's ground pound incoming.
Flower not
He's
able to find
tripping
the
me
downer.
up, but he didn't trip up Flower.
GC D-Light gets him off stage once more. Flower goes through the recovery, doesn't go over the stage, afraid of the D-Light, and he makes it back on. Is that the stock?
Nope.
Not yet.
He's still with blasters. A recovery is going to do it. Side air from the wrong side of the stage, brother. Been there a million times. But he swaps to the gauntlets, hits the side air, and in Game 5, Balloon Boy defeats Flower, denying him a first or second place finish, denying him the invitation to the Royale at max mode.
So back and forth between the two of them historically. If I were to ever say that Marckiemoo has a rival, it is going to be Balloon Boy. They're 3-3 in set history again. against one another. Last time around it was at BCX, and that was all Marckiemoo, because look at him go off the top with that sidelight recovery.
Most directly to him. He has a nice little sidelight to knock Balloon Boy out of the way. Okay.
GC Endlight as an extension.
Nice little bounce pass.
The ground pound to be able to cover the air dodge. He goes again. He gets the neutral. The GC Endlight was in the wrong direction, but he does not stop. Weapon toss. Is this going to be enough? The recovery stuffs out the ground pound, but he keeps going back again and again. He wants that stock.
That's
he
it.
is so hungry, Sparky.
Oh my gosh. Who moved up through Balloon Boy. Two Gauntlet Legends going at it right here.
Recovery, able to catch that jump. Balloon Boy landing back down mostly safely. Gets a sail, looking for another N-Sig, but it puts him off stage. Now the question is, will he be able to avoid the D-Light? Will he be able to avoid the side-light? Marckiemoo finds an N-Light. Does it get off me? He's going to be holding onto the gauntlets, and that's the KO, catching the dodge in.
That's where they always want to send their opponent. Started on stage, but always ended off stage. And look, yeah, this is going to be a treat.
And this is the beginning of the end. Balloon Boy, he gets back on without any aggressive options at all. Marckiemoo going for the downer, going for the sail.
Nice fastball from Marckiemoo to get away from the ground pound.
He doesn't even go for the chase dodge. He just dodges onto the stage. The GC N-Sig, unfortunately, getting caught under the stage.
If he was just trying to float above up there after he burned his dodge, after Marckiemoo threw out the in-light, so that he couldn't capitalize and punish the next landing.
Okay, huge N-Sig coming out. What a clash. Is that going to be it? Sends him off stage.
Right over the corner, doesn't bounce off the main stage. Balloon Boy does not have a weapon. I feel like he had time to go grab the gauntlets and then go back and recommit to the edge guard to either throw his weapon or throw out a move to finish out that stock.
Now let's see if he's going to kick himself forward. He needs to be able to get the stock. Now he picks up the bow. He whips the D-Light and the GC's side sig. Beautiful coverage, because normally Scythe can't really cover that space.
We're hoping that Marckiemoo would come right over the corner. He could punish him with it.
Coming back onto the stage, whiffing that side sig from quite a safe place though. They're both dash jumping over each other. Finally, the sidelight is able to anti-air. The N-Sig comes out. Once again, does not get whiffed. Balloon Boy said, hey, you think you're going to punish that? Other D-Light, he has no dodge.
This is so scary.
Oh, no.
Is he going to re-grab the weapon? Yes, he's able to. Balloon Boy swapping over to the gauntlets. Marckiemoo without a weapon. Spawn should be coming in shortly. Where will it come in? Right in the middle. Marckiemoo able to grab the side. The neutral signature, not enough.
Not enough, but it is a whole lot of damage.
Balloon Boy, you go for the dunk there? That's crazy.
He goes for the GC D-Light. He wants it all, even without a weapon. Now, Balloon Boy, bow on hand. He gets the side out, and now he is able to starve Marckiemoo of a weapon. Weapon toss. He needs that sidelight. He needs that D-Light. Oh,
the side heavy was crazy from Marckiemoo. The down air.
The side sig!
Yes.
He did it again!
Yes.
He did it again!
He
Balloon
did
Boy!
it again!
But
Balloon Boy
also doing it again. He is your winter champion, your North American winter champion.
Looking for that N-Light opener. Weapon throw forward. Skeldra has to switch to Greatsword now.
Might start fishing for a signature here in a second. You can see he doesn't want it, throws it away. There's the sword spawn.
Sword comes through.
Nice.
Does the D-Light pick up gravity cancel N-Sig? Was that, or was it just
barely damaged here? Good side air there. Yo, Skeldra. He went for the style there. He went dodge for dodge, went with the gravity cancel downlight, and it's going to pay off. Downlight grab, and Bamia's like, all right, well, I'm going to get the first stock while y'all be doing that
so
talking.
Bamia's in that trio of EU players that came through the community tournament pipeline, right, with Rain, Munir, Bamia, who, like you said, has been playing really well. That
in hand versus 133 with the gauntlets.
Okay.
We'll see what the switch up is here in game number 2, because he's still sticking with his Petra, and right now it just hasn't been working against Bamia.
Yeah, and it doesn't really fit the narrative that I was setting up for him.
Oh, bro!
Jeez. Okay. That's going down to 2 stocks in a very quick fashion. And what was I saying? I was saying that, yeah, the narrative that I was setting up for Ahmet was like, wow, look at all these gauntlet legends. Your gauntlets are going to really work here. And now it's been 55 seconds, and that's 2 stocks gone down to Bamia's gun. Oh, man. Right when Bamia picks up the scythe, it's like, look at how much damage he does. Sidelight and Sig just barely dodged out of the way. That side Sig was crazy. Ground pound connects, and that's going to be it. Bamia with the 3-0 in EU for, I think, over like half a decade now.
But that being said, like, when's the last time you've seen an Ulgrim do really well in singles? You're still not going to see one, so it's fine.
It's been Ulgrim. Mostly Taros, though. You're right. I'm like associating Axe as Ulgrim, and it's not really fair.
Meanwhile, Mev just having a classic casual game. Side sigs over the corner, but Mev's got a really good read on Taya's reaction out of that sidelight. That's at least twice now where Taya's gone for that straight dodge and Mev's just come in, delay, recovery.
Oh, and the cider catches.
That's bad.
Wow.
That is very
What are you doing
bad.
recovering there? Coming through the Taya isn't going to be able to survive a raw recovery pretty soon. Side sig does get punished. Taya goes for the ground pound. That could be it. Oh.
Yup. Taya, no movement there. Sweat beating down. Needed the hit on the Mev. Didn't get it. The newest map to the competitive pool. So Demon Island going to be a little bit more familiar, but okay.
There's the down sig. Gets a
Nice.
full charge on it. D-Light side air. Doesn't go for the jump after another side air. That could just be it for Flamethrower. He has a
Sweat beating.
dodge. She could drift. D-Light side air again. We might just be seeing this like a bajillion times.
Yep.
That's Flamethrower after the fourth one decides the ground pound and accept that he started this, which I guess Flamethrower just didn't consider after not seeing it a single time in game one.
Yeah, I mean, again, following on the gimmicks of the Ezio, you'll see it on stage for that like combo follow-up, or you'll see it off stage when they're really damaged because it has like
strategy,
a lot
Duke.
of spike.
Strategy.
Okay, well,
Gimmicks is taking away from Acno falling down to his
No, that's not
doom. A game away from going up against Lil Mev in winner's top 8. And starting off strong with a 4-piece combo there, ending with the recovery. Gets the neutral sig. That's going to knock Flamethrower out. And just like game 2,
Sig not going to connect. Thought Flamethrower was going to come forward, but still denying weapons. Side light, side air. Flamethrower is in trouble.
That's
and that'll do it. Acno going to close it out 3-2 over Flamethrower.
Which you want at the end to potentially lead into another one later on, or some more juggle games if you want to add up more damage. XJ Cool J does have the lead here. It's very slight. Oh, he goes big with the ground pound.
He wanted the call out.
XJ Cool J reacts to it in time.
So the question is, what can you do with it? Well, you're gonna get sidelighted, you're gonna get kicked off stage. You gotta be patient picking up this weapon. What a whiff! Going out there through the ground pound.
That's scary.
The down air.
Oh my gosh!
God.
And it's absolutely worth it.
We're gonna be sticking to the boat while not as confident as he was in the first 2 games.
Yeah, this has been like a regular option for Moonir here as of. Oh! Wow.
Come out. Moonir able to still touch the side of the stage, comes back on with the weapon toss. The end light pushes XJ Cool J out of there. He is hunting and he lands with the ground pound.
That's it. That is it right there. He's now floating. Skeldra being careful. You see him moving forward, so he's putting presence out there, but he's also like he can still have a little bit of weight on his back foot, so he can move away if he
Double
needs to.
side light down and no
Oh my
recovery.
gosh, he's gonna do it. Here he is. We're gonna go to a game 5, Dara.
Bomia, though, trying to find that recovery, not going to be able to get it. Skeldra does reset neutral is what I would say, until a sidelight. Look, not enough to be able to KO yet, but keeping him weapon starved. Look at the spacing, not able to get the neutral either. The sidelight is going to be able to KO as Bomia takes this game 5.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's year 10 is gonna be a long year. Let me just tell you, year 10 is gonna be a long year, Toast. If this is how it's gonna be, I'm talking to you. Don't zoom in on my face, man. They're gonna see all my pores and all my issues because I got an oily face.
Do you have a skincare routine? I mean, I'm not confirming or denying what you just said. Okay, I see.
They're calling him the Rizzler. Just say.
Oh, whiffing that GCD light, but Little Mev, no punish, but that is okay because he finds a double. He finds a D-light to be able to get a bit of momentum for himself, but the end light, the side light, just keeps on pushing him off stage again and again. Mev sweating, finally picking up the axe. Side light, neutral, looking for a dodge read with the ground pound, but he doesn't find it. Acno with the GC end light. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it will be, as he gets the
With the attack that Acno sees coming and then punishes with an attack. And then Mev does the exact same thing again, like out of hit stun, and Acno does the exact same thing again. Obliteration is absolutely correct. XJ Cool J, like, if he wins this set, this will be his best placement of all time. His best placement is 5th place. This would be beyond that. Moving into the guaranteed top 3 would be massive for XJ Cool J.
Oh, but XJ Cool J, again, he does not stop.
Oh my gosh!
The break dance to be able to finish it off. He didn't take base.
Oh,
Ground
nice
pound?
shutdown. He expected the second recovery coming, and he went for something big with the ground pound as opposed to just like a weapon toss.
Oh, but it might be a little bit too late for XJ Cool J as Bomia
my
takes this with a 3-stock. Has the gauntlet. He's going up there. He's looking for the high recovery. XJ Cool J fast fell, went down and around him to get back nice and safely. The end sig is not going to be able to come out, but the side air will. XJ Cool J off stage, and the recovery stage.
Oh, neutral air grabbing the recovery from XJ.
Okay, the neutral is setting up the juggle once more. Bamia delaying his landing. He did not fastball. He just waited for the perfect moment. Actually, Cool J, that could have been it.
That's the second time we've seen him attempt that. Both of them have whiffed. That time it was towards the blast zone,
no
whereas the
dodge.
other one was away from the closest blast zone. Are we gonna see the ground pound? And we do! Bamia takes it in Game 5.
A little bit of a break between seeing how they've been competing. I don't know how many of these players have been relatively active in terms of just keeping up with practice, so definitely looking forward to see what happens. How is that first stock? How is that the first strike?
It was like 25 seconds out of view of the stage.
All right,
What's throw down? Oh my
Once
goodness.
again, yeah, a lot of situations, S-Grape not dodging through the weapon toss, so it makes for really awkward situations. Again, how do you keep finding these reversals, Pavelski? How are you so content-pilled? I don't understand it.
To the right, S-Grape was nowhere to be found there.
Ooh, okay, Pogo misses. That could have been a huge implication if Pavelski had a weapon there.
Back on regular sword, putting the pressure. That's it. That's game.
Pavelski, guaranteed 5th.
Little 1-2s in the air and not able to get those good reads and be able to open up the. Oh.
Yeah, talk about good reads. Okay, there's Munir with the dodge rate. Comes through. Skeldra, again, yeah, just needs one opening. This is regular sword, though. Ground pound doesn't connect. Now you're in an awful spot, and Munir makes the most of it? Holy moly.
Okay, see what he's gonna do here, Munir. Just look, see how he just stays out of the way, gives him absolutely nothing to work with, and dares him to go ahead and be the aggressor. But there we go. Dare off the edge.
Again? No.
He's so good, bro. He's so good.
That much is obvious.
Man, but he is well into knockout range at this point. Munir just kind of letting it fly.
That's
that
all it
Sarah
is
going to finish it up. Munir is going to be moving on. That is going to move him into elimination, a quarterfinals.
Off stage, yeah, wait for the edge slip.
Carving out a pretty good lead here. Ooh, the XJ Cool J doing a pretty decent job here bringing it back. I say we're pretty much even again at this point. Very, very close, competitive game. I know, game number 1, but Pavelski is gonna
early damage.
Yeah, XJ Cool J's still in orange over there.
So let's see what happens here, right? Because you saw like the neutral air that comes through, the side air that could come through, just the dive kick. Okay, off stage, there's a ground pound you wanted. Chase touch comes through, but a chase touch down. What? XJ ran out of resources there.
Yellow there, but staying out of the way of those side lights from the sword.
Oh, and the patience from XJ to wait for the signature to come through to get a little bit more damage. Could have whip punished at any moment. Pavelski,
he doesn't come back.
No weapon,
he doesn't get
XJ
back.
threw it away. Yeah, you have to go pick up the sword. I wonder if you just go for ground pound.
I would have.
Oh gosh, okay, XJ, another chance now with the sword. You can simplify this down. Pavelski does get disarmed. Is it a weapon starve, or are you just going for the stop? Pavelski, what are you doing?
No, he's winning!
Why are you doing that? Okay, great sword back online. Off stage again, slow-mo! What's happening? Why? I can't, what? Okay, misses. Spawn is just sitting there menacingly between these two players. No one wants to initiate with weapon toss and put themselves at disadvantage, but it's just over like that. Pavelski gets the KO off the top, and the dreams are still alive for all of the YouTube fans. 190 to 115 or something like that. So very, very slim margins in terms of just like the impact that the weapon has had for Munir. Gauntlet's already going to work, but there's the, yes, perfectly caught right there. Gravity cancel, side light, side air. Just picks up the stock.
We got some good momentum. It's still, it's absolutely perfectly tied. Okay, little Mev just got a little bit of advantage, a little bit more. But Munir slapping back with the sword. Wait a second.
He just let recovery rip. Okay, off stage, Munir has been so good at weapon throwing, almost frame perfectly when these new spawns come through. A recovery up the top is not enough. Next one's close.
One more might do it.
He has to do it after that sidelight too, but it's just going to be a signature instead. Munir closes the door after the emergency legend swap.
Damage of Bamia. I went with a double downer and almost was able to KO with recovery. Didn't quite have it, but still. Agno's looking solid, keeping this one even.
Ooh, nice pummel. Oh, gravity cancel. Sidelight got punished. I thought Bamia would have gone for more there. Cider comes through. Acno has to go for the... Caught him with the ground pound. No dodge. That's 3 good hits for Acno. Sidesig almost gets him caught in the air, but Bamia has no jumps. That's going to be it for that stock.
Really well done.
He dodged facing the other way, too. So he had to, like, dodge and then pivot GC in the same dodge that he used to dodge the downlight. It was fantastic. Bamia's so good. And now Acno misses the ledge and just...
Okay. You know what? We take those.
Bamia.
Like you said, down air, weapon toss, and then went for the wall touch. You saw him float around just in case, but once he saw those sweat beats, he was like, all right, I got the stock.
Downlight. Has he got anything else? No. Silent connects. Falls it down air. Okay. Falls it down air and doesn't jump.
Nice.
Defying Bamia's expectations. D-Light there. No recovery afterwards. Another nair to down light, but then wake up down air. Bamia just keeps attacking out of hit stun and is catching Acto off guard. Dodges underneath the N-Sig. D-Light nair. Side air. Does not hit. Bamia gets hit by the nair on the way down. Is that going to be it?
Oh, that's a chance, but he goes for the down sig and Bamia fast falls underneath it.
The edge guard.
That's the stock.
Oh, Bamia takes it with the down air. End light. Let's get a
My favorite combo.
Let's get a fourth one. One of the best moves for just punishing somebody who has the gall to approach you. Right? Yeah. You're like, you're moving across the stage. Whoa! I thought Val
With the nair. Now it's sword v sword. Munir reaching a little too far there, gets caught by the downlight from Pavelski.
Pavelski thought he perfectly
Misspaced.
spaced it out of the way, and Munir just hits him in the face with the sword side sig. Goes down for the deep gravity cancel down sig.
Being like he was doing it, but instead going for other options. But then the second he does it, but nice.
Down sig into end sig. Gravity cancel. I think the D-Light would have just been way better there. But Munir likes to go for the less execution heavy option, I suppose. Weapon throw down, does not work out. Pavelski with the sidelight finisher, could get the edge guard here, gets the weapon throw, goes all the way for the D-Light ground pound, gets the haymaker into the stage, and Munir touches. He fails the jump pickup on the sword. Pavelski goes for the end sig, and once again, like, history repeats itself. After the weapon throw, I think he just missed his jump input. Either way, Munir taking the lead here slightly, pummeling him away, has the gauntlets up, looking for a landing. Pavelski trying to catch him in the air with that end light opener, and it's just not working. D-Light down air, goes for nair, side light recovery, not going to hit. Side light recovery, he's going to hit in Munir.
How well this works out for him here as we get into game number 4. Pavelski obviously still feeling confident because he left this map on the board.
Munir going down with that ground pound. Pavelski sweating.
He touched?
He did touch. That's pretty important, although now he might not be able to.
Not going to touch this time.
Pavelski finding himself floundering up, I think.
I feel like it's more than that.
You think it's more than that on Small World's End?
Yeah. Either way, Pavelski on to his final stock. He's holding out, but might not be for long. He gets disarmed there. Has the great sword. Dodges through.
This could be it, Duke. He could bring this to game 5, and just like that, D-Light recovery, Munir knocked Pavelski out at 4th and moves on to top 3. He
can't get the pickup.
He tried to go get his orb after he missed the pickup. The down sig hitting, the neutral light catching Acto as he tries to cross him up. The ground pound, he can ground pound again. Dare ground pound would knock him out. Gets the backswing of the dare, just like that. Acto on tournament stock. Munir 1 stock away. He's just fishing at Acto. Acto has got such a good game stay here. Sidelight side air comes through. Munir goes to the left side platform, dashes to the center, gets the recovery. No, he doesn't. Gets the scoop. That's huge. Nair could knock him out. Acto gets a little bit of damage. He disarms himself. The side sig avoided. He spot dodges away, picks up the sword. Munir looking for nairs. Goes in. That's a side light. Side sig could knock out. He gets the stock recovery, and that's it. Munir with a clutch edge guard takes it 3-2 over Acno. Like that. Okay, Munir, where are we going with that side sig? He didn't even get the spiking hitbox version of it to get punished.
Maybe it was just a call out trying to get Bamia to come back down onto the stage, but
he's going to get
couple more of these side lights
into his side air. Wow, Bamia just made that as clean as possible. The next one, I'm surprised he switched to the scythe.
Yeah. Usually in this position, if you have scythe, you're going to be fishing for signatures.
Does Sarah knock out at this amount of damage? I don't know.
Depends where.
Okay, not from center, but it was close actually. Yeah. Downlight would certainly do it. I don't know if he wants to risk downlight. Silent just takes him down. Okay, Munir. It's getting close.
It's looking rough. He's deep red, currently unarmed. Bamia doesn't go for the weapon spawn. Instead, it's going to be Munir with the hammer, but the unarmed neutral here puts him off screen. Munir has no more health to play with as the stomp misses the dare. It's 2025, and he missed a stomp dare. It's going to be Bamia, who is your European Winter Champion, not losing the set. Here in 2025, Bamia is kicking it off for the European region.
Center stage and moving it over to the right because Typh isn't able to do anything with that stage control, so it's not real stage control.
He's got to be able to get in those jumps. He has to be able to catch those dash jumps as well, but right now Yu's able to find the D-Light into the side, who finds another one, and Typh all out of resources. He is still staying so elusive. Typh whiffing in his face. Yu's catching the jump. Is this going to be it?
Oh, he almost dodged down into it.
Wow.
That's it. It doesn't matter anyway. It's a 3-0 for Yu's. Wes.
Opportunity to punish. Finally, the D-Light catching him stacked, catching him jumping on in. But the question is it too late for Kaito?
I don't know, like, the cake was basically getting stock 1 and 2, and so now he's looking for as much frosting on the cake as he can get. He wants to pile up the frosting as much as he possibly can, and he's gonna do it right there. He didn't even lose the stock. He's better brush his teeth after eating all that frosting, or else he's gonna get a cavity, Dar. Look what he did.
This is the first axe that I am seeing all day, so this is actually quite refreshing. Oh, minus the Zol.
For one of our blocks,
Yeah.
yes, because obviously we saw like Mev play Rayman earlier that you and I had a friendly wager on. Let's see. Oh, gravity cancel, neutral light. Okay, so now that I'm seeing this, and
it's approaching.
Dude, yeah,
he's
kinda has
getting the
nothing.
down air, and is this going to be the stock? Not quite, mistiming the GCD light.
Kind of has like basically nothing when he has Lance in his hands against Lores. It is complete domination there. There has to be something inherent to this axe kit. Like, I still have not seen a reason to pick this legend. A diehard Taros player that, I mean, he literally said to us at BCX, like, I would rather lose with Taros than swap to another legend and give up on the legend that like gave me everything in my career. So I thought because of that, if he swaps, it's probably to Taros, but I wouldn't be surprised if he essentially did the same thing. Oh my gosh, does Lores get it here?
He knows how to optimize
Still
this.
sweat
He knows
beads.
how
That
to
gives him a
finish
jump, and it
these
doesn't matter.
stocks.
Still had one of my favorite hammers in all of Brawlhalla, like a top 3 hammer in terms of my mind, in enjoyment levels when I watch his hammer.
D-Light,
Ooh,
beautiful.
nice. Lores could clean it up pretty quickly here if he's able to punish the landing. Nothing huge because of the weapon toss that came down from Kaina.
Neutral, amazing coverage, just catching Kaina, jumping all over him, the sider.
Nice.
Once again, the optimized punish off stage. Lores not only taking down Kaina, not only doing so in a 3-0 fashion, kind of a ground pound. Now he's beginning to disrespect him slightly, but the game just started. He was nice and safe. Downer coming out, looking to get this juggle. Not able to catch the landing with the D-Light, though.
Nice. Nice catch on the
go.
landing, the D-Light into the side air.
Vem jumping again and again. He's been getting into before Vem can find a sider of his own. Committing off stage to that neutral might have been a mistake. The D-Light, the sider, oh my gosh, the recovery trying to set up this juggle.
Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Wes potentially could run away with it. Nice grab there, finding the neutral air after the dodge. Believe it was a dodge up that came from Wes.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a down air, and that's it. That's exactly what I was worried about. Anywhere he goes, right?
Okay, Spiky, game 1. Game 1,
Yeah, it's
elimination
game
side.
1, right? Wait,
Beautiful.
hold on. Look, someone's picking Sentinel. Do you know how deep you are in bracket? This is not a normal thing. This is a treat. Everybody, I want you to pay attention right here. This is history. This is what we do it for right here.
Well,
We're
Loris
seeing
right now,
Sentinel.
he is making sure to quickly stop history
we're not
in
gonna see it.
his tracks. The weapon toss, he's going all the way out there. He wants the GCD light, but it is not enough even.
By going for the D-Light into the ground pound, that's like the most damage you can do on 2 moves, and then he finds a follow-up after that, adding insult to injury.
Dashing in, dashing out once again. Loris, he's forcing out the high recovery. He end lights in the wrong direction. Kaito ends up crossing up instead. He gets a sider. I don't think Kaito can make it back, especially when you face with that GC end light. But when he keeps going high like that, he just sets up those juggles again and again.
Yeah, we saw Lores' legend model gray out, meaning he didn't really have like that much left in his kit. He had a dodge and he had recoveries there, so he wasn't in sweat beads yet. But unfortunately, like Kai wasn't able to do anything off of it. That's easy cleanup for Lores right there.
Good for Lores again and again and again, looking for the sideline, really? Tossing away his weapon.
Lores
Kaito
is so blessed. They've been dropping it right on his head every time, and they do it again.
Yeah, oh my
great.
gosh, is that going to be it? Yes, it will be Loris. I mean, he came alive. He came alive.
Here, of course, when you have a hammer on stage, if you pick up a stomp side air on like an orange opponent when they're close to the edge, like you can do some crazy stuff. If Wes would have had like a little bit more damage or a move that has a little bit more variable force, if he grabs like a GC Insig at the top, that would have been a stock for sure.
Yeah, oh my gosh, Wes going all the way out there. Goes for the weapon toss, and the sider just lingered long enough for him to be able to get that stock. Beautifully played edge guard from.
But he knew how damaged he was, and playing that aerially, like you're almost asking for it there when you get to that moment.
But Typh is keeping it close.
Oh, great down air. Great grab down air, that's it!
Was keeping it close past tense in the last game because it is Typh who is now sitting in the lead. Wes is looking for any way to clean that up as soon as possible. Sets up a juggle with the neutral, able to cover with the GCD light, putting him off stage. Wes, you might regret your choices. Oh no!
Losing his second stock, and Typh was ready for it.
That's what happens when you go against Hammer off stage. At any point in time, they're able to scoop you back down. They're able to put you back where you came from. And now the side sig to finish it all.
Oh, dive.
All going up against the Hammer, looking for the D-Light, able to get a punish on Typhs with D-Light there. Puts him off stage for just a second.
Nice.
Amazing D-Sig.
Like one of the first times we've seen that hit and a KO off the top.
But the question, is it too late? Because Typh, he has this
Dude, I want to see Typh.
He's going
I
off
want to see
stage.
Typh get this
Wes,
stock.
can
I
he make
want to
it
see
back
it
on?
so bad, Dara.
The recovery.
Please give it to us.
The side
Please.
is not able to connect. Wes fighting his way back on. That could have been so bad for Wes, but Typh has evened it up. Wes committing off stage for that ground pound. They both want it so badly.
Yep.
Tossing away his weapons, looking for the GCD light, doesn't find it.
Oh my gosh, Wes, you're insane for going for that. There's the GC down heavy, dashing
my
that one
God.
in. Cinema.
I don't remember either,
It feels
but
like it was on the stage.
Typh had the right idea. He had the right punish, but then he wasn't able to close it out. Wes was still able to take that situation and make it his own. He was so ready to follow up after he got hit by recovery. Oh my
no
God!
way. I didn't think it was gonna have enough.
Chase dodging back down. Typh is getting saucy with it. Wes going off stage for the side sig. Typh, he wants nothing to do with it whatsoever. Is this gonna be the stock?
He ripped that recovery so quickly, it's gonna be... Oh, he ended up saving Wes, but he also had to do it to save himself, but I think that... Ooh, the juggle game coming out.
Typh is coming alive.
Typh needs, like, something huge very quickly.
Avoiding the weapon toss at all costs, but he was not ready. Wes with such a dissident option, just
Flipping, mashing in disadvantage. See what happens, right? Because the thing about using that first game was it really didn't look like C had a lot of opportunities to find those first openings. That one big string off of a couple gravity cancels comes to mind, but that was about it. And it's
stock.
just a stock. Why is it just a stock?
Not quite clean, but...
Sarah's at this point to be able to make a comeback against a player of Yu's caliber, especially just considering the health and number of stocks that he has.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. That recovery is going to do it. And the 3-1 victory from Yu's the inevitable. Game slow-mo. And I mean, again, we talk about if that had happened in game one or game two, we're talking about a completely different set right now. But Wes needs to make sure he can hang on to this lead and maintain this momentum.
No, it's literally polar opposite of what we saw in the last two games. I mean, Lores has had a lead this whole time, and now we see Wes have a demanding lead, a full stock right now, as though he may fall right now.
Oh, wait,
he went for
so
it! What? 3,000 IQ, bro!
Sure. And Wes has been opting for really high angles. Now just tries to drift it right back. Loris, I mean, a couple recoveries away, and we see it right there from finding the game.
Get it done. That's it.
That's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Yes, sir.
Loris closes the door on Wes's opportunity for a game number 5 and will be advancing further into elimination side just by indication of the first game.
Ooh.
All that being said, though, I mean, I think Loris wants me to eat my words for a moment.
At least
Off
for
stage,
a moment.
okay, dive comes through.
Oh,
Oh, no,
another
that's
one?
a brutal angle.
He's not
Loris
coming
can't
back.
touch. Yeah, Loris can't touch. What a good stock from C. Okay, the guitars are still a problem. Being said, Loris has been weapon starving C right now. Tough position. Oh my gosh, GC slide coming through.
Oh, missed that one as well.
Wait a minute, he
Oh, the
waited.
pause
What a good wait.
almost
What a
got
good
him,
wait.
bro.
Okay, off stage again. Is it the drag down? C's got it. That's game number 3, and C just throws Loris straight into the depths. Says Dart.
I'm gonna go ahead and weapon starve out, swap him back over to sword. Fish him with the dares. Or I'm sorry, the D-lights.
Oh man, Loris might be running back with this one. Oh man. Slow-mo, look at this. This is off stage. C's gone. C's gone. This is last stock. 8 weapon starve. I mean, the damage has been done though. Look at this. Already in red, Loris just one easy conversion away from punching his ticket to grand finals, and the run would continue
There it
on.
is.
And it's
That's
looking
it.
like it's going to happen there. Loris with the untouched 2 stock will find his way back to use for grand finals of the South American Winter Singles Championship.
But it did disarm him. Can he find his way back up? And he does.
Oh, no.
Great sword in
Okay,
hand.
great sword's here. Great sword's here. Loris,
But it doesn't matter.
off stage again.
Oh,
You
no.
have to win in the air exchange now if you're Loris. This is just a recovery.
This could go.
This could be just practically anything for you. Okay, the weapon throw it somehow finds
With
it.
a dare?
And out of all the moves that Greatsword could go for,
Is going to go ahead and confirm that stock. But Lores is bleeding very, very heavily.
Can you maintain the weapon starve is one thing, right?
No.
And it's looking like you can just get the stock unarmed. Use one singular game away from becoming South America's champion. Hit that Use gets, the chance slowly slips away for Loris.
Got back down the ground. Oh, he swung in the wrong direction.
Left side weapon spawn a little bit awkward, right? Whoever wins the first neutral exchange gets the starve. There's Loris. Actually just opts for the edge guard instead. Gonna get it right there. He's got one on the board off the back of the kind of swap, and it is enough. But is it enough for 2 more games? You say no. I don't know if the people are saying yes. Slowly running out of options here. Use playing the whiff punish game, finds it off a little bit of an overextension from Loris in the right corner.
No, Use is dialing up that damage just a little too much here. Loris is
I think we got our champion, and we do. It is going to be Use, our first esports year 10 champion for South America.
Sir.
Trying to extend the combo, didn't find it there though.
And there we go. You can see Keith trying to find his way around here. Gets caught by the second hit of sidelight. That's a really tough scenario. The recovery's gonna be enough from the top of the stage and tax evasion, especially after the way you lost your first off, getting knocked out on the top of the blast at a relatively early damage range. Now things are just falling apart. You can see like tax evasion is just kind of doing what he wants.
Yeah, it's looking real tough for Keith to find anything. Great feint there, looking to line up a side air, but instead jumping back GC downlight to cover the wall or so.
Okay, I guess.
I was like, man, he's gonna go for the ground pound there, but instead he goes for the down air, a little bit of a safer option. Sidelight into NSIG, doesn't find the connection. That SIG was nerfed, if I'm not mistaken, and that's the side SIG GC to close it out there for tax evasion. Really clean game number 4. Indeed, we saw what he was able to do in the last game with just one opening, or not the last game, game number 2.
Okay, hold on. Puzzles bringing it back, though, and no dodges from Sire on these hits on the strings, and Puzzles keeps waiting for it. This time he just goes for the finisher because he says, I need you to dodge, and hopefully that statement makes the difference here as Sire only needs one more game to move further in this bracket. Puzzles needs to win 2, gets stomped, down-aired, and the Nair is going to lock it in. Sire takes it over Puzzles 3-1. Banks, once again, kind of just tackling with these gauntlets here. Sire not really having much of an answer, whiffing a lot, throwing out Endlight. Spinks doing a great job of jumping right over it. Almost gets caught by that ground pound there. That would have been huge for Sire. Sire gets a second chance. And
clean active input up, I believe, to close that one out. Or yeah, active input into the ground pound. We got new technology on this side. I haven't really seen anyone go for that in quite a while here. Sidelight into the Endlight, into the Nair. So much damage for Sphinx, who's continuing to fight off stage, but Sire flips it. DC downlight into the down air. Another down air closes the stock. Speaking of reversals, Sire with a big one going with these Endlights and downlights. Going for the downlight there. Sphinx punishes with a down air. Forces in the corner. Sidelight into the N-Sig. No conversion though. Sire getting sent off stage after getting hit with the sidelight anyway. And Sire in a terrible spot. Weapon toss goes nowhere. A weapon gets picked up from Sphinx now on the gauntlets, unarmed on Sire. It's a scramble in center stage, and the recovery comes through. Not enough to KO though. The weapon starve online now, realizing one recovery is all you need. But Sire gets a double recovery on the unarmed. He's fighting back. Sword online now.
He's a D-Light recovery here, and just one recovery for Spinks, and he gets it! Spinks is able to take out Sire. Or recovery, or that side sig. But it's not going to work on Spinks this time around.
Yeah, I like that from Sphinx, with an opportunity to kind of overextend there and try to make something happen, instead saying, you know what, I can kind of rely on myself to win through the positioning game and not really going super crazy. Goes for the dash jump down air. Keith going for it. Oh, and gets reversaled. Weapon toss into unarmed ground pound. Down air closes out. Sphinx seals the stock away.
It happen has two of, if not arguably, the best weapons in the game for getting quick offstage conversions, but Keith not really making that seem like a threat right now, as the sword play is just weaving in and out of the dead zones of the Scythe right now.
Oh, that's the side sig into Sphinx saying, you know what, Keith, you got it there. Gets the side sig.
Every away, knowing that you're so close can be the thing that gets you sometimes. He goes for the side sig. It's not going to connect. He's getting desperate to find this knockout, and Keith can smell that. He's going to try to use that to convert into his own victory, perhaps, but will it be enough? Endlight now has the potential to KO in the corner as well.
You just need the one hit. You just need the one thing to close out and put an exclamation point on this crazy run. Can you find it here? Keith fighting back down air into the end. Sig, it gets punished by recovery, and Sphinx denies the reverse 3-0, takes it in a very close game. Feed versus Team Sour. Shout outs to both teams. We got Sphinx and we got Tax Evasion, who's now looking to start off very strong on this Chun-Li.
Okay, let's see. Tax Evasion, I mean, getting those gauntlet reads that you like to see.
And taking over the pace of this early damage skirmish. And Sphinx needs to make something big happen. Side light to cover the landing. Nice little open up there into the side air. Some nice damage. You can't complain about that for sure. Oof, big open up. Not enough to KO, though. Very unfortunate. Tax evasion going very high. Recovery into the side air to get the momentum going there. GC D-Light into ground pound, sending off stage. Sphinx unable to make it back. A little bit of a mind game to close out that game number 1. Yeah, well, it's bad. Oh, but he gives the recovery. So even if he wasn't able to make it back, still had the chase dodge. Side stick comes out, though. Recovery continues the advantage. State weapon toss up. Sphinx having to land in the corner. Flips it with a GC downlight into recovery. Nowhere near KOing, though. And with the weapon toss, able to get the side light into recovery. Tax evasion option for Spear to cover there. Oh, side sig, not enough to KO. The lows for the ground pound. Tax evasion tries to flip it with a ground pound of his own. Instead gets hit with the reversal weapon toss up into an immediate recovery on the gauntlets. Would look like a signs of life was not enough, and Tax evasion is your Winter Championship Southeast Asia champion, taking it 3-0. Very clean grand finals versus Sphinx.
You're gonna use Scythe Nair, and it's just not worth it. You can have the stage back, dude.
Absolutely. And now, okay. Yeah, I mean, FXL currently, it's not the way that I thought this first game was going to play out for sure, but Comer, geez, so quick with the turnaround right there. At Mornings if this doesn't pop off.
Still got that side that you can rely on. It looks like FXL does find this as his stronger weapon. Comer able to catch him on his way back, though. Barely any options here. He had to deny him that wall touch, but the GC D-Light won't connect. FXL gets the stage back, and this could be dangerous.
It must be looking like this because he absolutely went full-on domination mode in that second game, and it looks like Comer kind of slowed and steady to win this race through. Hold on, though. FXL, one good chance to kind of turn this one around. He's still going for it.
Oh no, nice ground pound option. Swapping over to the sword gauntlets. Let's see what he's able to do on this. Sword so far seems to be working quite well, but Comer still looking very, very cool.
Yeah, so I mean, he's been able to at least.
Okay.
Oh my God. Never mind.
I mean, that's just stock deleted. Over until it's over. FXL still has a fighting chance here, but the sidelight recovery is gonna shut him down, and that is going to be Comer advancing to the grand finals.
Getting further and further down. First stock going over to Vader.
Yeah, I mean, you put a message out there. You try and come back up again, I'm just gonna dare you over and over again. So, oh, no options, barely any options. Vader gets the GCN sig. He recognized an opportunity in a split second.
Absolutely. Here over to Terminus, which I only have bad memories of this stage, to be honest, man, after watching BCX.
Yeah.
So I'm always
why
like,
did you bring that up?
I'm so sorry, but I'm always on edge when I see some Terminus, but we're going to see what happens here. Jeez.
Yeah. A bit more carefully trying to wait out Marker's attacks, but it looks like Marker is winning that game. So now I'm actually liking this more. We see Vader playing ever so slightly more aggressive, but it could be too little too late. Marker, get him down into red. GC sidelight reverse to Sair doesn't work. The second one, not enough to the knockout. We got the celebratory emote before it was even over. Marker winning the set.
Yeah, I mean, again, I am super believing in this, in the cannon.
Dude.
The cannon looks very good, but it right now, I feel like it doesn't matter how good your weapon is. Marker is just looking like a world-class player right now. That down air,
wow,
great spot, boom.
Anything is possible. 1-1 on the scoreboard. It's even.
It is indeed even. So, all right. Now we're gonna get who's walking away with this first stock right now. It's looking like it might be Marker if he can keep this type of pressure. Oh well, there it is. I didn't even get maybe even get the hit there. Clears the space and potentially go for like a chase dodge, but didn't get the hit.
I unironically think, like, in pure mechanical skill, Poe might have a slight upper hand, but Marker's adaptability is so insane. Like, this is the type of player to, after every single game, a winner or loss, pull up his replay.
Turnaround that we needed, but can't get that last piece. Luckily, able to get his dodge back in time. He was sweat beaten for a second, but was dodging back. Hold on. He is trying his best to go ahead and seal this stock away as quick as possible. The double cannons is back out, though. Really been the bane of his existence. Oh, okay. Didn't get the down air. Doesn't get the second time. Oh, that's it. Yes, sir. Getting stomped on and sent out. What a set and comeback from Poe. Okay. Oh, the axe is back. Okay. Yeah, we were memeing on it earlier, but it definitely showed up in the last part of his last game. It seems like it's kind of showing up right now, but he is going to go ahead and trade it out back to his tried and true. That down air was clean. Still living though. Oh, but not for long. There it is. It just tapped it in real quick.
For the soft platform, looking a little bit goofy. Comer still looking to get this knockout, but Poe was able to grab that read, and that's 2-0 in what has felt like, I mean...
It's gonna whiff.
Recovery. Barely not going to be enough. Second one is going to do the trick, though. 2 stocks left to his name.
Getting that, like, the one dodge that you always look for in a situation like this is that you get a solid hit, you push somebody just barely off stage. Oh my God, that's it. That's so it. Oh my God.
With a read here, but he's not able to catch that dodge.
All right. Back onto the sword. It's been a lot more sword play in this last game, which I really do feel like I saw. Oh my God, what? Just out of nowhere. That's why he's on the sword, because he knew exactly what he needed to do. We're getting that neutral sig, and we're getting the Winter Championship. Big shout outs to Comer. What a clean play right there.
So yeah, those were the highlights. Although the doubles tournament just started, so if you don't want to miss a set or the highlights, make sure you're subscribed to me. Bye bye.